Hey there folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host CDB, and today we're going to use West Coast Shavings house brand Shop. And let's go ahead and roll in the ingredients here for you while I discuss the soap a little bit. Let's talk about cost. It is $15.82 at West Coast Shaving, $3.16 per ounce. The PPO is good on this soap, a very fair price. It's made with duck fat. So if you're interested in that, there you go. And it is a nice scent. I like the scent a lot. The first sort of notes that come out to me is that fruity pear. But also you get the barbershop type-ish scent coming after that, or at least that's the way I detect the scent, or the way it presents itself to me. Scent, notes, and the way they're discerned is unique to users. Like, I'll pick up one thing, you might pick up another, but it's a really nice scent, and it's got I think, a very strong scent strength. On a scale of 1 to 10, this for me would be about an 8. It is very fragrant. It is a pleasant fragrance. It's got a good price per ounce. I've used it before. It's good, and I like it. Again, it's West Coast Shaving's house brand. West Coast Shaving has some great house brand stuff. Anyway, I want to address one comment that I got where I did a head shave video and they were like, "You're not shaving anything." And I'm like, "Yes, I am." I don't know if you can see that, but the hair there is white because there was a time where I was salt and pepper, and now I'm mostly salt on my head. So I'm a shaver. I shave every single day. I bet you that I shave at least 355 days a year. All right, I don't do these videos just to make videos. I am a shaver. I enjoy shaving. I'm an advocate for using these products. And by the way, using the RazoRock Big Bruce. This is available, I think, for about 18 bucks on Amazon. You might be able to get it cheaper at Italian Barber. Links below for the things that are available on Amazon, which helps out the channel if you buy. Anyway, I'm a shaver, and I enjoy shaving. And I might miss maybe at maximum 10 days out of the entire year, all right? So for me, I like doing it. Like, I'm not making videos just to make videos about it. I enjoy this traditional style of shaving, and I'm advocating while I'm enjoying it myself. I'm doing it for enjoyment and to advocate for it so other people will discover it. But if I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't be doing it, and I certainly wouldn't be shaving as often as I do. And again, I probably actually miss less than 10 days a year, and that is both on the head and the face. I shave every single day. Again, when I'm camping or something, or fishing, I might miss a few days here and there, but it is certainly less than 10, all right? And so I don't do this just to make videos. I do it because I like it. And so you're not going to... This is generally not one of those channels where you're going to find, where I come to make a video and go, "I got 5 days growth." And I'm like, no, I'm shaving every day. By the way, we're using the Harry's. The Harry's razor is my daily driver for head shaving. It's easy on my head. It's not rough. The Defender is the one I pull out. Let's say I've gone a day and a half maybe, and I've got a little more growth. I use the Defender. Now the Defender has different blades, but the regular blades are fairly aggressive for cart, and then you can get the sensitive and so on. But typically I use the Harry's because it just works really well for me. Now, if you have a lot of hair on your head, it can easily get clogged in the Harry's. That would be the downside, in my opinion. But it is my daily driver for what it's worth. Anyway, there's only been a few times over the past number of years that I've not shaved. I went through a few years ago, I think it might be on the iLeather channel, I went like a week one time, I think, without shaving, but I did a head shave, and there's a video of that. But that's an aberration. That's really unusual. I'm, again, I'm not doing it just for the sake of video. And it was always odd to me when the guys who produce content, would go, "I got like 8 days growth." And I'm like, "Wait a minute, growth?" I'm like, "Wait, don't you like shaving?" But there are circumstances where people cannot shave every day, or they, you know, it's too tough on their skin and so on and so forth. So I get that, but I use products that allows me to shave every single day. All right, so if this Harry's was too rough on my dome and I couldn't do it every day, I'd find something that would work where I could shave every day, because I like doing it, you know. I'm an enthusiast and an advocate, and I like it. And so you're not going to see me with a, generally, unless I take time off for some reason, or I'm out camping and it's a remote or something like that, you're not going to see a lot of growth. But that is just me. If you don't shave every day, and that's what works best for you, then go with it. I'm not telling you, in order to be an advocate for this hobby, you have to shave every single day. I'm just telling you what I enjoy in my process. So I hope that makes sense to you. This barbershop, I believe, has a little menthol in it. I'm feeling some cooling, which is really, really nice. Now, don't sleep on the West Coast Shave products, the house brand, be it brushes or whatever. Because they got some really good house brand stuff at really good prices. I've used their razors, I've used their soaps, and you see me using their brushes all the time. And today, of course, we're using barbershop, which I dig. I don't care as much for they have one, I think it's called cologne. I don't care as much for that scent, but this one I like a lot. It's terrific. Let's see what we got going here. All right. Do a little bit of cleaning up back here. Some of the spots on my head are difficult to reach. And this is the main reason, I don't talk about this a lot. The main reason I use a cart other than a DE on the dome is because I have to apply pressure in some spots. I have to pull up and apply pressure, you know, where that little fold is in the back of your head. Most people have it, not all. And if you're not shaving, you won't know you have it, most likely, if you don't shave your dome. And I have to apply pressure like here to get it. And if you do that with D, you're cut. You're cut. I know from experience. Trust me, I do this a lot. All right. First pass was good. I'm getting some cooling here, so I'm pretty sure there's some menthol in there. And it's really beautiful. I like this soap a lot. Again, using the RazoRock Big Bruce up here, which has a Plissoft type knot on it. It's an older brush now, but it still works fantastic. In fantastic fashion, I should say. By the way, Valdi, if you're watching this video, hadn't heard from Valdi for a long time, but he just popped up like yesterday. Cool dude. I really like the videos he makes, because it was very matter of fact. You can hold your nose, since I'm using RazoRock. He doesn't like Italian barber because he lives, I guess, close by, and he can't buy anything there without paying shipping. I guess RazoRock doesn't, or Italian barber doesn't have a storefront, like where you can just go in and buy things. And that's a source of frustration for Valdi. But Valdi, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Valdi, I believe, lives in Canada. Well, I know he does because he's talking about Italian barber. Anyway, thanks for watching, Valdi. And thanks to everybody else who loves the head shaving videos. I really appreciate it. All right. This is a nice soap, I think. And again, as we spoke about the other day, we always clean up around our ears. Let's take that off so we don't get it in our eyes. I get a little sloppy with the lathering. And again, I'm almost pushing it in my eyes. And believe me, the duck fat and menthol won't do you any good. Get it in your eyes. It might be great for shaving, but it's not going to be good for your eyes. All right, there we go. Now we're getting, I get most of everything on the first pass, and then there's a few stubborn areas, like right there. I can feel it. This is the toughest spot in my head, right here. And I need to remember to use the Schick Extreme 3, because a gent named Fernando is talking about it a lot. And I like using the Schick Extreme 3 because it's got a little bit of a bend in it's got some give in the middle of the blade. And so you can apply a little pressure. And I know that goes against conventional wisdom when you're talking about traditional shaving. But sometimes you have to use pressure, depending on your situation. Now, if you're new, don't, please. Figure out, what is required. But the conventional wisdom in traditional shaving is no pressure. Let the weight of the razor do the work. And that is generally good advice. But I can tell you, there are spots on my head where I have to use a little bit of pressure. And you'll learn that over time. But please, when you start out, especially with a safety razor, do not use pressure. Just let the razor do the work. But you may find, as you become more experienced and advanced, that you need it. So if you need it, you do whatever you have to do. Because as I say, and I know I'm like a broken record, you're the only expert, ultimately, on what your skin requires and what type of tools to use for your shave. So you pilot your shave however you see fit. You don't need to listen to the passengers who are telling you what to do on the internet, right? If it works for you, go with it. You can be unconventional. You can do things that other people don't do. And also, you can shave however you want to. If you don't want to shave every day, don't. I'm just saying, for me, I do. This is my way, and I'm not being critical of people who don't. But if you're wondering why I don't have a ton of growth, it's because, man, I'm a shaver. I like shaving, I like doing it. And I like to connect with people also. And the hobby has afforded me a means to do that. So I really appreciate it. All right. So what are we going to do now? We're going to rinse the dome. We shall come back with a post for you, so hang in there. And we are back with the Thayer's Witch Hazel Magic. Good smell by witches. I got to tell you, folks, if you enjoy mentholated products on your face, like that cooling that you get, I was just rinsing my head, and it was cooling, and it felt terrific. If you enjoy mentholation on your face, on the dome, it's fantastic. Like, you just get that cooling, and it's terrific. It just feels great. Let's talk about what we have used today. We have used our daily driver, the Harry's. Other options that I use, Defender, Schick Extreme 3. Once a week, I hold my nose and use a DE, although I don't like to because I can't use pressure or I'll cut myself. But this is my daily driver. I just like it. The soap we used, the West Coast Shaving Pear Shop. Really good cost per ounce. Really good soap. Had some beautiful cooling. If you don't mind fruity type scents, this is a winner. And boy, just a great soap in my opinion. And comes to you at a fair price. And of course, we had the RazoRock Big Bruce, which I've had for a long time and it's still holding up. The logo is, I'm working that off slowly but surely, but the brush itself, still great. Doesn't drop fiber, which is terrific. Just great. And we're going to finish things off today with something I have not used for a long time. This is Derby City Chop Shop Bay Rum, Winter Reserve. I have not used this for a long time. I looked today and I said, let's use it, even though it doesn't go with the pear. It's terrific. I bought this one in 2014, a long time ago. And we will pour some out in the, well, first let's shake it up. This is really a great Bay Rum aftershave, if you're not opposed to Bay Rum. If you don't like Bay Rum, obviously you're not going to like it. I mean, that much is simple. But if you do, yeah. Yeah. I don't use Bay Rum much, but when I do, I'm like, nice. This is a really nice one. It doesn't hang around very long. But while it's there, it's really enjoyable. I don't think it's quite as clovey as some of the Bay Rum aftershaves are. It comes in a cool bottle. They only make this certain times of the year, and I don't know if they still make it or not, to be honest with you. The label isn't durable, that's one thing. I try to pour out the back so I don't destroy what remains of the label, but this is a really nice Bay Rum. I've had it for 6 years. Haven't used a ton because Bay Rum is just a now and then scent for me. Also, if you like Bay Rum, the Captain's Choice Bay Rums are quite good as well, so don't forget that. Thanks everybody for joining me. I really appreciate you joining in, participating, commenting. Until next time, I've been your host, CDB. You are not. God bless.